Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. My name is Jerry. This is
Adrian.
And this week we have for you someone named Gelli, album called Switcheroo. All I know is what I can see on the album art. What do you know?
I am somewhat new to this album. I listened to it maybe a couple months ago. I'm just going to lay out my bias early. I have been pretty obsessed with it since hearing it. I think track 3 on like an Instagram reel, and I saw the album artwork and I was like, okay, this is a good vibe and aesthetic, and I was just kind of obsessed with the album since then, and just the whole energy, the production of it, like the synthiness of it, and her whole like persona. Like there's some humor. It's a good time. There's like a visual aspect which makes the album even better. So that's what I know about this album, but I don't know much about Gelli herself other than that her live shows look like fun and her music videos and other visuals look super great.
If there was green on the album cover, I would say it's giving Caillou. You know what I mean?
Well, even like her visuals, like with her music videos, like it gives like a lot of like 90s to like 2000s like kids show, like Lazy Town sort of. You know Lazy Town, right?
Lazy Town, they had some great accents. Those bad guys, they had the coolest accents.
Yeah.
The full version is on our Patreon. Lots of great people there.
Yeah, we can get into it. Okay, we can start with track 1, and this one is called Funny Music.
It is feeling a little Imaginal Disc.
Yeah.
Just similarities, but not like
Yeah.
same wheelhouse.
I love the little synth. It's fun.
Yeah, it is.
I also love how percussive like the bass is, you know?
Yes.
Like, because it has some meat to it.
And these hard stops, so it feels really crisp. The synth was so like Knight Rider 80s car chase energy. It enveloped me. I couldn't even think of the name of the band that made the album Imaginal Disc to compare it to Gelli. And I also couldn't follow the lyrics very well because I just felt overwhelmed by the production, and I was so like listening to it and like enjoying it. It was wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of little synth lines that kind of come in and out, and like the bass. I love how like in the chorus, like the bass and the kick kind of line up like perfectly. So they're kind of like, I don't know, it just like locks in. But yeah, like her vocals, they're kind of like airy, and then like they have like this like these couple like background vocals, and some of the lines are they're just funny. I just like the kind of like the playful kind of like not taking herself too seriously, but there's also the music is super serious in the sense that it's great, but like the vibe is kind of like carefree, kind of, you know, playful sort of thing, which is really fun.
Well, ended with the word bonk. I mean, that's a choice.
That is a choice.
Bonk.
When I see the cover, I think of like a lot of like the I Spy books. I don't know if you know those books.
You know, a lot of kids' books I got rid of, but I didn't get rid of the I Spy.
Yeah, those are treats.
Because also, like, it's very liminal, and there's like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the lighting is so good.
But yeah, we can carry on to the second track, which is Spit.
There's a little tapping synth.
Oh, yeah. This like synth ARP thing is, I love how crunchy it is, man.
This is Daft Punk right here. She loves her alliterations, hey? And the S is the best one.
Yeah.
Slippery the snake is.
Then you get some synth sounds like this where it's like, how do you create something like that makes...
Sounds like sad animals in a zoo or a cave. This would be a great highway driving song at night.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm not really good with the Gelli haha lyrics.
All S words, right? I think literally like the whole entire song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not one word that does not begin with S. The little alliteration at the end, you know, that makes me also just think of elementary school.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Yes, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, some cool synth arps. I just love the synth design throughout in that track and the other ones. It's just fun.
It felt like very 80s video game. Like a lot of the video games I played on, not Atari, but Amiga, Commodore Amiga, had that kind of sound. It's just like this raunchy, filthy, really like exciting sound.
Yeah.
Like I love that.
Yeah, there's like lots of fizzy synths. Like you pointed the one in the left ear.
That's it. Fizzy. Yeah, thank you. I'm new to the synth naming. It's very helpful.
The synth adjectives.
Yeah, synth adjectives.
Okay, we can go on to the third one, and this one is called Normalize.
Got filthy funk bass with some really great keys.
Oh yeah, very subtle.
And there's a telephone ring. Every other. Cymbals. Pretty.
Yeah, it's a good groove, right?
That one almost killed my mom, diphtheria.
Also just love her vocals on this song. It's just, yeah, something about how she sings it. In this next part particularly. And you have like the chords, which are great.
The chords are very Last Christmas from Wham.
Like the sound of them? Yeah, yeah.
That panning is awesome.
That little gnarly thing that just happened, that is...
It feels like it ends like on that little weird warbly thing you shouted out twice. It feels like it ends well. Like it's not like just random. Like it's like, anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay, so you want to see if I can name all the EAs? Hemophilia is a blood disorder where you can't clot, so your body can't produce platelets. So the Tsar and Tsarina of Russia, Nicholas II, and his wife, I can't remember, Alexandria, they had a son who had hemophilia. So then Rasputin came in and talked calmly to the boy, and apparently it helped his blood clot. So that's how Rasputin became part of history, which is also sung by Boney M. Ra, ra, yeah. Rasputin. Anyway. Diphtheria. So my mom had diphtheria when she was a kid. It's some kind of like viral infection, I think, and she couldn't breathe. So they had to come to her house and puncture her here and make a fake airway so she could breathe. Oh. Get up and do it again. It's almost like the monotony of life, like Groundhog Day. And then she uses some weird words to kind of like describe the doing it again. But it's so like pedestrian kind of, and not specific, which makes it kind of cool.
Yeah, like when I heard the song for like the first couple of times, I was like, wait, what is she saying? And then I looked at the lyrics, I was like, oh. This one was the one, like this song was the one that when I heard the album for the first time, I like replayed this song like 10 times. This song is probably one of my most played this year, honestly.
Wow.
The bass line and just like the groove of the whole thing and like the sections it has and how she just like gives it at the I want to fly away part. Like she's just like giving it. I just love it so much. And the bass line, like it's just a really great song that has lots of great elements.
Yeah, it's funky, right?
Super funky. And lots of little sounds like the telephone thing that you pointed out, like that like kind of gnarly kind of thing that came in at the Get Up and Do It Again part. Lots of ear candy in this one.
Whoa. I feel like the album cover is in relation to this song, like, because it's kind of like this dead stare and just getting up and doing it again and normalizing all these stupid things that are part of our society.
Okay.
Bounce House. We call them bouncy castles in Canada.
This one is track 4, Bounce House.
Would you call this like city pop kind of?
Ooh, it's a good call actually. Some inspiration, I feel like, yeah. Jolly Jumper show, man.
I love Jolly Jumpers when my kids were little.
Good line. This synth too, man. Dude, I just love her vocal delivery on a lot of these. Man, it's just really pretty. There's kind of this like sadness to this synth lead though.
Are you too old for a bounce house? Would you jump in a bouncy castle still?
I don't think there's probably my weight, probably I couldn't.
Yeah, you could. The one I had, you could. Energizer Bunny. This feels really Mag Bay. This part, that ending felt so Mag Bay to me.
Yeah, I can see that. That one is like, to me at least, is one of those songs that kind of disguises itself as like fun and carefree and upbeat, but there's this kind of like hidden sadness to it a little bit. In her vocal delivery, I get, and then that synth lead, and then even some of like the lyrics, like this is a slight melancholy, like especially that one, like I've been hopping on the honest train, don't love you less just because I got off without you. That was a really cool line. But there's like this kind of like hint of sadness, which I also just like kind of, I like it when songs do that because it's like super upbeat. You have that bouncy synth bass and like the chugga chugga part, and I get chills every time that synth lead comes in. I love that little melody so much. Really, really pretty.
Yeah. I think it is built within to sound sad. And to me, all the things she's naming are like all the things of childhood, like Pat a Cake and Energizer Bunny, like watching
Jolly Jumper.
The Jolly Jumper. Bounce House. There was more though. There was lots. I think there's this time where all of a sudden you don't do that stuff anymore. Or you can't. You don't feel like I have a kid who's like giving up her Barbies and kind of moving away from like her little caricatures because she's older now and she's expected not to do that anymore. And I think that's what's wrong with the world. You have this, society says I can't play anymore. I play every day. I mean, I cut a lot of trees down, but it was play. I said timber.
Okay, onwards, I guess. We have track 5, which is Piss Artist.
My friends.
There's an art installation. The guy peed in a mason jar and put a cross in it, called it Piss Christ.
Dana was always my favorite party girl. She always knew. Toss it out in the backyard or something too. But she like made this whole point. It was like I was tossing a dead goldfish into the toilet. Like I had to do a ceremony of like putting my piss in the place where it belonged.
There's some real 70s noise elements, like the woo, woo, woo. That's very 70s. You've never pissed in a jar?
I don't think so.
I have.
So that's relatable.
Yeah, oh yeah. Pissing is like marking your territory, kind of showing off. It's like a flex, right?
Cats do it. Dogs do it.
People do it.
Yeah.
So piss artists, to me, like in the 90s, there was this artist who pissed in a mason jar and then he put a cross with Jesus on it. And it just made people so angry. But he's like, no, that's what we're doing. And people are like, no, get rid of it. Dump that in the toilet, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was, but it wasn't.
That's, just a fun, energetic kind of song with the story for you to follow along. Pretty entertaining stuff. Similar vibe as the rest, just kind of upbeat, synthy stuff. Really cool sound design and production. Next up, this one you might know because this one was on the Patreon playlist actually from I think maybe a month ago or 2 months ago. Tiramisu.
Oh, yes, I do actually know this one.
Track 6, Tiramisu. This one makes me think of Mario Kart.
But the piano makes me think of like Music is a Dancer or CNC Music Factory or something hip hop. I remember thinking this line when I listened to it on the playlist you sent me. Because I always try to listen to it right away. I'm like, it's a little corny, but it's kind of cool. It's like a dad joke.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know she was. That's what she was doing until seeing it.
Right. That's video game right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
She really gives it hell. Like, I want to know everything.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, I like when she just goes all out with the vocals. It's nice.
And this is very like CNC Music Factory or something.
What I love about this album, it's not so serious, but it's not so unserious that you can still take it seriously.
Yep.
You know, it's fun, it's playful, it's kooky, it's a little silly. Doesn't lean so far into that direction where it's like you can't take it seriously. You know what I mean? So it's like it hits that kind of nice balance.
That's a really good call. I totally agree. Like there's substance there, but it's also like it's not taking itself too seriously.
Which is nice because I feel like a lot of time, at least on the show, like we have a lot of albums where it's like super serious, you know, and just music in general. It's like you take it for what it is. Mm-hmm. This one's like not afraid to have a little bit of fun, which I like.
Right.
You know, it's a nice little change up. Different kind of vocal delivery or vocal treatment because she does give it on a couple other songs, but like she's kind of like giving it the whole time on this song, and there's that like distortion on the voice a little bit, and you kind of have like really fun keyboards, really bright and kind of dancey song.
This is what happens when an elementary school teacher has a breakup. This is how she sings, right?
That's a good take. Elementary school teacher goes through breakup, yeah.
That's the vibe I was getting. Like I feel like she's crafting. She's just looking up from crafting for a quick second on the album cover. Yes, I'm making it. Anyways, she's cool.
Okay, we got track 7, which is Gelliverse.
Sounds like one of those spinny things with the little...
Oh, like the... Yeah. That little... The one that's kind of following the vocal melody, like the... It's nice.
And it's almost flat sounding, that little synth.
Yeah. Very percussive synth though, you know?
Very Depeche Mode kind of. They do that.
Yeah. And like New Order too sometimes, right?
Mouth noises?
Yeah.
ASMR.
Any sense of purpose floods you. How can you touch what can't be?
Real.
The erotic nature of acquiring something. And you question where it all really came from. Seamlessly contained examination of what you're looking at. What are you looking at?
That feels very relativistic. She's talking about what the nature of stuff is.
Yeah.
It's cool. All the hand claps. So the Gelliverse is talking about what's real and what's up. I don't want to play like that. I want to play like that. I want to play like that. I don't want to play like that. And they're so subtly different. Like you have to read it to kind of pick up. She's saying wanna or don't wanna. I think she's done that on a couple of tracks. She makes it like obscure so that you don't really know what she's talking about. My favorite part of the song was when she talks about the sunlight reaching all the way to your fingertips, and then you wonder, how can you touch something that's not there? Like I love that.
Yeah, that was a cool image too.
But she's so subtle. Like, you know, if I were to write a song called Jerryverse, I would be very overt and very like, this is better.
Yeah, she sprinkles things in. I also just love the sound of that song, like the bass, like deep bass, and then like the little plinky ploinky kind of like synth sounds, you know. She has this like great way of using synths as like a percussive element that kind of like, yeah, they have like the little melody, but it's also serves like a percussive sort of purpose, which is like a nice touch.
And it feels like she's taken inspiration from a bunch of like really good work that's happened in the last 40 years, so it's familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely has a familiar feeling too. On to track 8, which is Dynamite.
Marching band.
Dude, that like I don't know what we would call that.
Flink?
That thing, yeah.
Wouldn't it just be three keys on a synth? No, it wouldn't.
That like pad. That's so, I can't think of the song, but there's one song. Anyways.
When she says built like a bank, dreams to detonate, I think she's talking about the Dynamite. She can't have her dreams detonated because she's a bank. She's trying to get rid of what, she's probably ruminating and trying to get rid of it with the Dynamite, but she's built like a bank, so it's all stuck in there.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Chewbacca. Oh, that's fun.
Sounds like someone's getting cut up or something.
I think she's talking about trying to break her train of thinking, but she can't because she's built like a bank. There's just so much stuff going on, and she just wants a new brain. She wants a counterfeit one that's not real. She wants something that's fake so that she can just be happy. It's almost like the loss of innocence, which she was talking about in the first half of the album, like the innocence, like all the little things, name drop, the Energizer Bunny. You reach a certain point in life where you pass this threshold and you can't think the old way. You're just stuck thinking in this way, and you move forward with it, and it's like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
I felt like that was happening in this track.
I didn't even know those were the lyrics until now.
Yeah, you just been listening to it like a noob. You gotta read along.
Yeah, it's just this one is like so rich with like sounds and textures, and that one had like a lot of like 80s sounds, like that kind of like vocal kind of synth pad is like in like so many, I can't even think of one, maybe like Tears for Fears sort of thing.
Yeah.
That sort of sound, and like these cute little melodies that comes in, like she has a lot of those across the tracks, which are just like really fun and catchy. So, and I'm a big fan of her singing. She's a great voice.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, we got track 9, which is Johnny.
Listen, don't talk to me like I'm some kind of fucking shit. Alright? Because I'm not.
so satisfying.
Johnny's my best friend. How did it happen? Sorry for acting cold. Sorry for acting
She really gets her point across.
Yes, she does.
That's the best.
They just snuck it in there.
It's brilliant. It's something cold that everyone loves. Validating yourself. Some fried synth work there.
I didn't know that was the lyrics, man.
Chai tea.
Oh, that's great. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Oddly prophetic.
Yeah? Do tell.
No, I'm just thinking of what we were talking about prior and like some little tie-ins there. That was crazy, actually. I did not know that was going to happen.
I kept staring at you intensely. I just love the like ice cream part. Honestly, that's might be one of my favorite lines of the whole album. It's so redemptive. She's forgiven herself. She's actually comparing her negative behavior to sweetness and deliciousness and satisfaction. And it's in a different voice.
Yeah.
Almost like she masked it like ice cream. I want to use that. You're so cold, Jerry. Ice cream's cold.
Yeah, you got to keep that in your back pocket. She knows what's up.
Yeah, it's really well designed because it's so like, oh, I felt that. She did that on purpose. I felt that. I knew that. I clocked that, and you just feel so smart,
Yeah.
like ice cream.
Okay, on to the second last one. We have track 10. Pluto is not a planet; it's a restaurant.
These are like space travel synths. The low end, like your hyperdrive kicking in. That's a good way of looking at it.
This one has that sadness feeling, for me at least, too. And these little vocalizations she's doing right here, gorgeous.
It's like an e-yodel or something. I love how she says, "I'm afraid."
Yeah.
I find the low end on this one so rich. Like
Yeah.
it's so saturated. I don't know. Lovely.
Yeah. The production is very spacey.
Yeah. Well, she does this line of I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid right after she says we're out of stardust,
Yeah.
which could mean we no longer have stardust or we are made of stardust. Like it's deep. It can go either way.
I think she's talking about a relationship in this song. Doors always open, take a bite of the year, come waste my time.
Oh.
There's a seat at the table, but you never wanted it or never wanted it at all, like never wanted a full commitment. I don't know. Maybe, but I accept. I don't know if that's accepting it. The circumstances of the relationship. You can take a chance. You can dodge a bullet. Find romance. Hiding below. I don't know. It to me. It just kind of has that feeling. I don't know if that's just me, reading into it in that way, but it kind of has that feeling. We're all out of stardust. Tragically, maybe it's like, yeah, I don't know.
That's existential, kind of. I remember teaching astronomy. I taught it for like 10 or 11 years. I don't know if you were in my class.
Maybe.
But I remember talking to the kids about so planets are formed when stars blow up. And then there's like these dust accretions and they spin around. And then a new star forms in the middle. And then when that star hits nuclear reaction, blows away all the extra dust. What's left are the planets that formed while the star was forming. Most stars form with planets around them. So then if we are made of the stuff of the Earth, we are literally made of stardust. Carl Sagan said it in the 70s. So she's talking about, there's a seat at the table. I never wanted it at all, so you can join me, but take, like you said, take your chances, dodge a bullet, whatever. But then at the very end, she's like, but we're just made of stardust. Like it's kind of like it grounds you in the fact that we're an accident. And that takes some of the pressure off, right? Like
That's true.
But I just love how after it, she's like affect labeling. She's saying, I'm afraid. Like this relationship thing, she's saying, I'm afraid. Really, there's nothing out there. We're just made of dust. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's true, I like that. And I think you're right about the analysis.
And this is like another one where it to me has like a melancholy feeling to the whole thing. Like it's upbeat and there's like these bright synths and stuff. Super sparkly, spacey song, but there's this hint of sadness and kind of melancholy. And I always felt that with that song because like there's like these vocalizations she does and like the I'm afraid or I accept part that like they're really pretty, but they're just kind of like sad, like, which I really like. This is also one of my favorite. I think probably with Normalize, probably my favorite on the album.
Yeah.
Like just really pretty and upbeat, but has like a weight to it. And I just love like how she talks in a lot of the songs. Like her lyrics sometimes like are a little silly, but like there's a buffet all you can defeat. Like you pointed that one out. I love that. And even like the line we're all out of stardust tragically. Like it's just like something about how she talks. I just like it.
It's a really good line. We're out of stardust tragically, because it could mean so many different things, but both meanings are deep.
I just love the synths too, and like you call it like the low end. It's very resonant, like the whole song.
Fizzy too, like the high end synths were.
Yeah.
There's like I don't know if it's an ARP, but it was
It's like the dun, 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 dun. Like the whole time. It's just really great. Okay, we're on to the last track, which is "Clouds Will Carry Me to Sleep."
I've noticed a whole bunch of Japanese inspired notes and lines and melodies.
Your city pop shout early was like a good. I never thought of that, but I could totally see that too. The production on this one is crazy. Like there's so much happening.
did it again with Clouds Carry Me to Sleep In, either sleeping inside the clouds or sleeping in because of the clouds. Like she does the double, a lot of the lines could be interpreted multiple ways, which is, it's just good. You're absolutely right. The production was like, is so much.
It's also that much more sensory listening to it with headphones because you kind of hear like the panning and you're like, holy fuck, my head is spinning, you know?
And I loved it. Like I didn't not like it, but then I'm just like comparing it with the music I grew up with. And I'm like, how would Aerosmith feel about this? How would Led Zeppelin? And then when did music become so sensory overload? So her art is her synth work, beautiful. But then also her art is her subtle, nonchalant lyricism that's very deep at the same time and very honest and very accessible if you're reading it.
Yeah, there's lots of like shouts to like things that we all know. She name dropped like calculus, juice boxes in there too.
So like the rating, the whole time I was thinking she's probably like BB plus, but then the last couple of songs I'm just like, dang, they're so good. So I'm gonna go A. Yeah, I'm gonna go A. I really liked it. I think she's smart and funny and cool and great. I think with more listens, I think she's gonna be on my playlist. I'm gonna have one of her albums, this album, on my Spotify. I'm gonna listen to it over and over again. I might like it more later.
Like I said before, I just like her approach and her whole aesthetic and like her lyrics and like how she throws in these references that everyone knows. Jolly Jumper, Energizer Bunny. Even I forget which song. Oh, I think it was Bounce House Jelly Bean, but with Jelly as Jelly Haha. It was like, and the ice cream, like there's so many little like funny kind of lines, but then there's also like the ones that are kind of heavier, like, and I mean the two tracks stand out with like the kind of like sadness for me, like Bounce House and then Pluto Is Not a Planet's Restaurant. Those ones kind of have that heavier feeling. The production is just incredible. Like the synth work is like so detailed. You could like listen to it 8 times and have something new that you hear, because like you pointed out like the first track, some like kind of like synth that was just like tapping, and I had never heard that before. I listened to this album like a bunch since I first heard it. So many layers there that you can just like unpack. And really just fun, upbeat pop songs with catchy production that's just like you're taking like a trip through like kid shows and stuff like Nickelodeon or whatever. I think I would need like more time to give it an S. Like I really want to give it an S, but it's like one of my favorite albums I've heard in a long time, and I think it came out this year. My Apple Music says 2025, but then Spotify says 2026. I don't know, but so I think I'm gonna go A+. Like I think with a couple more months it would definitely be S for me, because I've been obsessed with it. Like I think I heard it for the first time in early May, and I'm still listening to it like on repeat. I think this is her first album under this name, and I think people need to hear it. So if you're watching and you haven't heard it, you should check her out. Give her some love, because this album is really, it's a really good time. So thank you, Jelly Haha. I'm sad I missed her live. She was just in Toronto in May. That would have been fun. But I digress. Yeah, so those are our thoughts on Switcheroo by Jelly Haha. Full versions on our Patreon.
It comes out early.
Yeah, it comes out early. It's longer than this.
I don't know if that's a sell. Just kidding. It is.
Yeah, let us know what we should listen to next. Let us know what you think of this album. If you like it, if you don't like it, whatever you think. Until next time.
Next time. Bye.
See ya.